Bienvenue to Le Café Craft. Okay, you guys, if you're wearing socks, I'm just gonna knock them off. Here we go. Alright, so I'm in the middle of two projects. I got things all over the place, but I got this very bright idea, so I figure I'll share this way. You guys have a video, and oh my gosh, you're gonna keep busy forever. Alright, what do we need? We need two of the same thing. And we're gonna do like 3 projects in one, like same thing but different, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, let's start with cereal boxes because I know you guys have cereal boxes. Okay, so cereal box, yes, cereal box, whatever is your favorite flavor. You take your fish knife because by now you do have a fish knife. And you open the box like so. Right? On that corner there. And bottom like so. I'm telling you, you need... Okay. See, got it? Right? Okay. What you're gonna do... Now you need 2 of those. Same size, yes? What you're gonna do with that is... You're gonna cut this here, right? All that stuff right there that we don't need this, we don't need that, right? We're gonna cut this like so. Hold on now, I'm doing it. Follow the line. Okay, that's a project you can do with folders, but you know what? What should we measure if we don't have to? Yes? Yes. So I got to say on that, right? Okay, this is what you're gonna have, right? And then you cut those stupid things here, right? Right here, right there. This one, you are gonna cut those flimsy things right there, like so. And you're gonna put it on the side because you are gonna need it. Yes, yes. All right, so I already did 2 of the same size. Here they are. I got my 2 cereal boxes, right? One of these, one of that. They're the same size. It's identical. What was that? Like in, what was it? My cousin Vinny? Identical. Okay? All right. So this is what we're doing. Yes, yes, yes. You're gonna take 1. You put it on the side right here. You're gonna take number 2 cereal box. Okay? Now, I think you're gonna have to lower the sound because I am just like so excited with that thing. Okay, so I'm gonna use them this way, right? Because this way is kind of a brownish, blah, 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 right? Okay, so you take that cereal box, it's like this, the other way around. Yes, I cut the flimsy stuff here, the flimsy stuff here, and hopefully, where is it? I don't know, but I know for a fact that I must have kept, well, I sure hope it's somewhere, the extra thing right here. Bam. All right, now you get 2 because you cut 2 cereal boxes. You keep this. First of all, it tells you how many calories, blah, 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 right? Very important. Keep those 2 here. You take 1 of them, all right, like so. So it's gonna be like this, right? Fold it like this. You get your spine right there, yes? And then you're gonna take this front part. The front part is the one you have in front of you. See, this one, the back of you, that's the back part. Okay, here. I'm gonna have so much fun with that stuff. All right, you're gonna take this and fold it to half, right? About a half to here, like so. For example, let's do it like this, right? You got the back of your box, the spine of your box. Then you fold, right? So you got the front of your box and you're gonna fold it in half, about a half. It doesn't have to be that precise, okay? Let's not be, okay. You just fold it. You fold it, you crease it really good. And actually I want it this way, bam. All right? So this part here, you crease really well, yes? Yes, so now you have this and you have that. Now you're gonna take the glue. Why? Because, let's not forget, I want the brown on the outside. Okay, so you give it like the Reese Puff Mini is facing you, right? You take this one, you get your flippy thing here. Do not touch this. You're gonna take this and put it on here, like this, right? So you have your other box right there. Yes? You are gonna glue let's glue. Gluing. And while it's gonna be drying, we're gonna make the other option and then the other option. I mean, this is gonna be, and then you're gonna have fun. You're gonna say like, why didn't think of that before? Exactly, because that's what happened to me. I thought like, oh my gosh, really? Okay, again, you can do the same thing with folders, but if you do it with the serial box thing, then you do not have to worry about measuring. And that in itself is just like so relaxing. Okay, so here you go to get glue. Okay, done with that. Glue, I'm using this 3-in-1. I put it in small bottle because then this way, and then I got 2 small bottle, which means hopefully I don't have to look for the glue. Okay, you take this one, you get your flippy thing here, right? And you glue it on this. And they're the same size, right? So it shouldn't be too much of a thing. Now make sure you can fold your spine, right? But go all the way to it. A little bit more maybe. It's got to go to your spine right here. Yes, yes. Now, if it's not lined up like here, obviously it's not. Let's not worry about it. Gonna cut it. Yes, yes. So if they're not exactly the same size, it's no big deal. The spine has to be the same size, right? This has to be the same size on both boxes. That's the most important part. Yes, yes. All right, so that may be gonna dry by itself. And now we did flip that thing half, right? So what we're gonna do now, and then we are gonna cut, okay, cool. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna glue that. The flip here, we're gonna glue on itself. Yes? Yes, we're gluing this. Oh my gosh, it's just, you know, like you're just moving things around and then one thing led to another. And I'm thinking, oh, this is so cool. So we're doing it. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, as usual, you watch the whole thing. Well, first of all, there's 3 options, so you don't even know which option you're going to like better, right? So you watch the thing to the end and then you say, all right, I'm just going to do that. And you do it. So this is the option serial box. Actually, let me know which option you like better. How about that? All right, and then you glue it on itself, like we said, right? Glue it on itself. Like as a caution, what you're gonna do is check, because see here, I have a little, you know, you're just gonna have to do it right. And here, you're gonna fold it like this, right? And you're gonna let that dry. That's your first option. This is a serial box option. This is what you have. Oops. It's like this and like that. Yes. Yes. Right? Got it? Got it? Got it? Okay. This is what you have. Now, next thing you do, you mat. You're gonna take whatever pretty paper you have and you're gonna mat here, 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 here. You're gonna mat about everything there is, except that you are gonna double on the spine. Why? Because, you know, the serial boxes, they're a little bit flimsy. Yes, yes. Hold on, because I got that little thing here. All right. So you're gonna adjust, and match this with that you're gonna reinforce here. Make sure when you cut that you can keep folding. Yes, and you're gonna do the same thing for this one right here. You get to make sure you can close it good. If I go like this and like that, I can close it like this, and I can close it like that. Yes, because we want them to close. Before we get into anything else, you take some of the, take another serial box, go steel boxes, something like, you know, strong cardstock, but strong cardstock. If you don't have any strong cardstock, what are you gonna do? You're gonna take your weak cardstock and you're gonna glue one on top of the other, and then this way you have a stronger cardstock. Those are really strong. Okay, you're gonna take, before you glue those spines, right? You gotta do something like this. Let me take this off, sorry. I mean, take any card. I'm using this cardstock because I have a whole bunch of them here. But take any cardstock, right? Strong cardstock. You're gonna measure. Those are gonna be your measurements, all right? So whatever your flip is right here, right? You know, that flip that we did in half, you're gonna measure that. And I got 3 3/4, doesn't matter. You're gonna take about, let's say, 2.5 inch, right? Because you don't want to go all the way to the top. All right, so let's say you get 3.25, you take 2.5 or 2.25, right? Let's say we have 2 inches, you take 1.5, got it? You know, you don't go all the way. You don't do that whole length. You do some of it, like 3/4 of it, about. Yes? Yes. So what did we say? I don't even remember. In my case, we say it's going to be, I'm going to do 2.25. Okay? So 2.25, 2.25, 1, 2.25. That's 2.5. 2.25, 2.25, 2.25. I can do 2.5, 2.5. It doesn't matter as long as it's not as high as the other one, right? I mean, measurement of for just like giving you an idea of, you know, what it should be. No more than that. And you got this. Yes. So hold on, let me straighten the whole thing, kind of. I'm sorry, guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Well, first of all, like, so many things happened. Well, we had like 6,000, I don't know, 400 something subscriber. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Subscribe, right? We're running a special, subscribe. Okay, one thing. Two, do you get the giveaway, the photo album? We're happy. Life is great. Where is my... Okay, this is... Before you glue those things, take one, right? You get your whatever that is, yes? Kind of like 3/4 of this right here, all right? You put it down, you go 2 inches. 2 inches, right? You make a mark, 2 inches, yes? Take the spine, your spine, right? And then you put it right there where it is. Yes? And we don't even have to take that measurement. Why? Because you're gonna trace a line on both sides, right? So you get that. Yes? Now, you line that up with, you know, something. Yes? And then you go 2 inches, right? From here to here. So you get 2 inches, your spine. But you're gonna have to rewind that thing 20 times because let me tell you something. I am going fast on that thing, and the reason is I already made so many of them, and this is so cool. Cut. Yes? This is what you got. It's got to be... Is my cereal box. It's got to be about 3/4 of that, right? Okay? Then you take your spine, smack it anyway on it, get 2 inches on both sides, done. Easy enough. You know what? That thing is not gluing right because I didn't put any pinches. I got pinches, guys. I got new pinches because people who quilt, they didn't tell us about that stuff. They have those cute little pinches. Oh my gosh, I love those. Okay, see, this is me. I'm so late to that rodeo. I discover things everywhere. I'm like, whoa, this is cool. This is colorful. I got plenty. They're easy to put on, easy to take off. Bam, bam, bam. Takes crafting to a whole brand new level, if you ask me. Okay, this is get to dry. Meanwhile, you take that thing that you did, right? And you take like a, no, not this. Like a scoring thing. Yes, where's my scoring? Right here, okay? I mean, I'm using that to score because it's more. I line that up. And you score on those 2 lines. Yes, yes. Score. Score. Got it? Got it. All right, fold, fold. Now you have this. Ooh, what do we do with that? Oh, you need 2 of those. And then you can, you know what, be nice to yourself, cut a little angle, or take your rounding, whatever that's called, you know, your corner punch, rounding thing, whatever, right? You need 2 of those. Let me take this one. It's almost the same, but not, you know what? This is gonna do. All right. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be, I mean, this is not high precision here, right? So you take this, you kind of look for the middle of it, which is right here. You put this kind of on the middle of it, kind of straight. That looks kind of straight to me. I mean, you know, straight, you're gonna have to do straight, right? Because you cannot, you cannot improvise straight. Yes, yes, okay. You score. Okay, let's put it this way. If the weather is bad outside, it's raining, and oh my gosh, you're gonna make so many of those things. It's so rewarding. So pleasurable. Hold on, I cannot lose those things here. All right, and we fold. Now, if you see what I'm saying, if you did as straight as I did, well, just correct, right? I mean, this is not a big deal. The only thing is, this has got to be strong, right? So if your cardstock is not that thick, double it, right? Glue 2 pieces together and then do that. You need 2 of those. Get it? Oops. Yes. Hold on. Let me cut this here, cut here, cut here. How you doing, guys? This thing is so cool. I know you have no idea where this is going. This is going places. All right. Now, what do we do? Okay, you can mat first and then do, okay, whichever way you want to do it. Doesn't matter, I found out. You're gonna take those fake spines, right? And then you're gonna put them, get to make sure though, it doesn't interfere with you folding. Looks good to me. And this one here. I think it's this one is the other way around. Okay, so you are gonna mat this, yes. Maybe you wanna mat this before you put it down, right? I think that would be easier. And this one as well, okay? You don't really have, okay, the part going inside here, hold on a second. See how it gets up like that, right? Your half there. You don't have to mat this if you don't want to. If you want to, you mat, right? And then we are gonna mat this, 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 this. Yes, I'm gonna mat and I'm gonna show you what happened. Yes, yes. See you then. All right, so I'm matting. I just wanted to add, when you're gonna mat, right? Now, this and this is the same size, right? I mean, you can measure all day. Or, watch this. Just trace it, right? I mean, I figure, let me help here, right? Just trace it, okay? This is where it ends, all right? Trace it, and when you glue it, whatever, if anything pops here or there, then just adjust, right? And you know you have 2 of those. So once you cut one, like I already did, right? You just take this thing and then you do the same thing, right? Which means you can do this and then trace the other one on this one. And I'm telling you, you have, I mean, other than that thing to measure, there's nothing to measure. So I got to say on that. Nothing, zip, 0. And we love that, right? Well, you still, as I said, you still have to, straight, you get to do straight, yes? Okay, so, let's see where I am here. Okay, I did this, okay, I glued the same thing. This is the same size all the time. So, when you've done one strip, do yourself a favor, make 4. So you get One for this one for this one, 2. But guess what? You flip it the other way around. You need one for this side and one for that side. Yes, yes. All right. So make your 4th strip, which I think I did. Yeah, I got 2 more for the other side, right? Because it's all the same dimension. Yes, yes. Got it? Got it. All right, let's keep on going. Okay, so last part of the gluing here. Okay, that's gonna be that flap. Okay, and I'm gonna go over it, so anyway, we know what the heck we're doing, right? Yeah, that'd be great, Patricia. Please let us know, what exactly are we doing? We're doing the coolest thing ever, all right? How about that? How about that? I know, it's like, you know, glue, more glue, more glue. Okay, I'm gonna go over the quote-unquote matting of the whole thing. So there's no, like, oh, if I would have known that, right? Because you didn't start anything, right? You didn't start anything because you know you go until the end of the video before you start anything. All right, cool. All right, so here, I'm doing this part right here. Am I good? I look good. Cool. All right, so now I have 2 choices here, right? So first of all, anytime you glue something, right? If anything goes like, nah, it's a little bit too much here, too much. Just like, don't stop yourself, just cut it. Anyway, you know, leave it to no end. Anyway, all right. So this, you have the choice to do this or to cut it like this. I'm gonna flip it. In order to flip it good, I'm gonna angle it a little bit. Not that much, mind you, but just a little bit. That thing is so long. This is so long. Okay, angling here. You don't have to, because yeah, you know what? See, this you don't have to do anything because you're never gonna see it. I mean, you can be perfectionist and do it. I mean, who say you can't? As you know, I'm not telling you what to do. I am telling you what you could do. How about that? Right? I just want to be finished with this so we know what we're doing, and then we do another one, but different. Right? Okay. Gluing this. Done and done. Where are my little quilty clippy friends? Right here. Babe, I love those things. Aren't they cute? Only got purple. I wish they had other colors. But like, oh, maybe they got the yellow one, pink one, blue one, green one, orange one. I don't know. I cannot believe it. What a secret. What a well-kept secret. I don't even know where I found those. Actually, I saw the color of it. I was like, yeah, this is cool. And then I read and it's like quilting clips. I'm like, whoa, let's do that. All right. Now, when you are going to mat, okay, you have your cereal box like this, right? And you covering your spine. And then your flippy flip is on the right-hand side. Yes? If your flippy flip is on your right-hand side, going like this means is the inside of it, right? But you get to look at it this way, right? So if you got a paper who's got some kind of writing like I do, right? You get to put it upside up, yes? So up will be here, down will be here, right? And you can tell my writing, yes? Now, when you are gonna do the other side, yes, this, well, I kind of cheated because the writing is sideways, but this will be the top and this will be the bottom. Then you get the spine thing. We don't really care about the spine thing. Now, this will become the front, which got glue on it. So, might as well put the roof on top of the house, you know, up, right? But then when you're gonna mat the back is gonna be the other way around. You see, you still need the roof to be on top of the house, not in the bottom of the house. Yes? So this got to be up is here, and when you turn up is here, which means if you glue up and up, this one is gonna be upside down. Am I making sense? Take your time when you do it, right? Okay, now, most important thing in the world is those things. Okay, you can edge, you can, I don't know, do whatever you want with it. What do we need now? We need to get about to I know I had an edging thing. I mean, if you see it, just here. So they ready to give me a call. Patricia, it's all the way on the top there. Oh, I get to show you something really cool that I got. You are not gonna believe it. I'm gonna tell you why you're not gonna believe it, because I couldn't believe it either. So bam, right? Now this, if you want to, you can cover with whatever you want. You know what? I mean, it's brown cardstock. Brown is brown. Brown goes with everything, and you know, so I'm just gonna leave it that way, right? Okay, so you're gonna figure out the middle of this thing here, which is gonna be 1 inch, right? Because this is it's about 2 inches. This is what I'm saying. It's got to be this, right? That's all you have to remember. It's got to be this. So I'm not even gonna give measurements. It's got to be your spine, right? That's got to be. And the middle about here. And then middle about here, right? All right, so I'm gonna, okay. And then I do the same thing here. Okay. Again, it's not like a, right? It looks middle to you? Yes. Okay. Now, guess what? You ready? Guys, are you ready? Look what Patricia got. Oh, yeah. So guess what? That was Santa. We love Santa. I do. Oh, my God, right? It's like, my life is such a new level. Look, I put stripe today, so I go faster. Okay. All right, and all right, 1, 2. Now, do you remember when we were doing the traveler notebook? Yes, we got those little bobs for the elastic. I'm gonna put again whoa, you see that? Ooh, that was so cool. I'm gonna put the link in the description box again, but we're gonna use those. If you don't have those, just make a knot on your, not a nut, on your elastic. All right, this is gonna go, it's gonna be glued on both sides right over here, okay? Almost to the end, right? You're gonna glue one here and then one there. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. All right, when you glue, okay, with that glue, because that glue dries fast, which is why it's my favorite glue, because otherwise we will spend all day waiting for glue to dry. Right? Right. Okay. So put a lot of glue. This way you can slide it if necessary. Yes? All right. You looking here? Right? You can see good? Come on now. We get to see good. Almost to the edge, but not completely to the edge. And to the bottom, not completely. You see, I leave a little bit of room here, right? And I left a little bit of room here. Got it? All right. Now, what do? We bring a quilter again. We put the clips. Oh my God, those clips are so cool. Just for that, I become a quilter. Oh my gosh, that would be such a horrible experiment. Sure, I will not be making tutorial on that. That's for sure. Did you see me sewing anything yet? I don't think so. Okay, same thing here. Okay, and because the hole is in the middle, yes, it doesn't matter which side you put down. Okay, because it's in the middle, so this way or that way, it should be in the middle. All right, so we're putting it almost to the bottom here, right? We leave a little bit of room, and almost to the end here. Yes, right? And we clip. You know, same thing. You know, straight, as much as you can. Yes. All right. In the meantime, we are gonna take. Okay. This is the bobs, right? I will put the links. You're gonna need 2 bobs. Okay, you can get them on Etsy, like 10 of them, right? Or you can go on Amazon and have a few hundred. And I strongly suggest you do that, because if you do use elastic, this is the coolest thing. I need pinchies. All right, take the elastic. You know the elastic you get for the lab book, right? We got elastic, or any other elastic that you have. Or like me, I bought a roll, so I have elastic until, you know, the end of time. And you figure out how far it gets you from here to there. It doesn't have to be tight, okay? So you take that dimension. See, you can stretch it. You take that dimension because this width is not gonna move, right? So about here, I would say about here. You know what? And if it's not right, well, you just do it again. All right, the barbs, again. The barbs had those little things here, right? And nothing here. Take your elastic. You put the end of your elastic where the little things are. The barbs. I guess I think that's what they call the barbs. Anyway, press it down and then you have yourself a T shape. Yes, yes. Okay, doing the same thing here. Again, the end of the elastic go where the little barbs are. Anyway, if you do it wrong, you figure it out right away. And then you just cut it off and do it again. Nothing that I didn't do. Okay, got it? Got it. So you do have your elastic. Keep it on the side here. Now, this, we're gonna say, is dry. Take your flip, get your flip. Now you're gonna have to glue. See where we're going here? You're gonna have to glue this on that. And you're gonna try to clip it with the quilters. And I don't even know if it's gonna, yeah, should work. Cool, cool. All right, so we're putting glue on here. Those little quilters to the rescue. Now, seriously, when you're gonna put your glue and your little clippies and everything else, right? You should wait that it dries really good before you start putting elastic, which is gonna pull on everything. You know what I'm talking about, right? And put a lot of glue this way, it's not gonna dry right away on you. All right, you pick it up. Kind of equalize and you put your quilter clip right there, and then you do the same thing on this side. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. See, it doesn't go all the way to the bottom and it doesn't go all the way to the edge, right? And then you let it dry. Yes, you can keep. Did you realize you made a box? Did you realize you made a box? We can do boxes. I mean, this is so cool, right? Okay, we're gonna wait it dries, and then when that's dry, you're gonna take your elastic with barbs. Yes, you gotta put it in here. Ta-da! I love the thing. This is like a miracle, right? You gotta put the other end in here. Bam. Yes. And you're gonna close your box like so. Now, can you put all your coffee dye papers in here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. Can you put, I don't know, your ongoing journal so you're not losing anything, you know, the flying little thing? I'm pretty sure you could. Okay, so you like it? Yes, but we're gonna make 2 more, but different. Cool, cool. Okay, so hold on. We're doing something different. Same idea, different thing. Yes, yes. Okay, option number 2. All right, now, you know how many book cover you have that you're gonna put journals in them, except you didn't do the journal yet, blah, blah, blah. We know that story. Okay, what I have is Reader Digest covers, like so. Okay, so they're nice, they're clean, right? First thing we do, okay, maybe I ended up being out of frame with the cereal box because it's so big, but this is way smaller, so you're gonna be able to see maybe better what I'm doing, right? You insert one book into the other, yes? Like so. I'm gonna make sure you don't insert like halfway up, okay? You just put one into the other one. All right, question number 1. Why don't we do it that way? Because if we do it that way, then you're gonna have an open thing here, and then as we know, we don't wanna look at that, right? So we put this one in the back. Yes, because then the opening is in the bottom. Nobody cares about the bottom. I mean, we do care about the bottom, but not that much. All right, first thing we do, which means, okay, this is, you get to follow up on those things, which means that this is gonna go up like so, and this is gonna go in like so, and like this, right? So this right here had to be cut halfway. Can we do that? Yes, we can. We're cutting halfway. All right, we do not improvise on straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 and a half, 1, 2 and a half. Hold on, I'm trying to be straight as previously stated. Nothing I'm about good. All right, 1, 2.5 right here. Yes, yes, blade. And that's gonna be the front. Okay, press on the ruler. Do not press on the blade. Make sure your ruler doesn't move, and you just do this about 250 times until it's over and done with. All right. So I hope you guys are still around, right, for option 2. Maybe you're looking for several boxes all over the place. I don't know. It doesn't have to be several boxes. It was one example with boxes. I mean, okay, with like pantry boxes, right? Several boxes are pretty cool because they're usually big, so at least you can make a big one. But you can take small boxes and just do the same, like pasta boxes or whatever. All right, I think I got enough in there. All right, now the book is a little bit different in the sense that the cereal box are covered with wallpaper because I had that big wallpaper sample book, right? And it's kind of a thick paper. So with the cereal box, I would say put paper inside and cardstock on the outside because, cereal boxes are a little bit flimsy. Okay, so you can do cardstock in the inside and paper on the outside, depending what you want to use. But I'm just saying, use at least one side has to be in cardstock. Now, hardcover book, well, they're hardcover, so you can use paper. You don't have to use cardstock. Pretty much that's what I wanted to say. All right. So we got that out of the way. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, look at that. This is nice. All right, now. We're not cutting any of that, so we're gonna keep that. So I say we are gonna... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because it's kind of like canvasy here. I mean, if you want to cover with fabric, nobody's stopping you. You can do that too. I mean, I know your wheels are turning. You're like, ooh, I could do this, I could do that. You bet you can do anything you want. How about that? Anything you want. But I thought... There's no way I am not telling anybody about that. All right, I'm going to edge. And they're old books, so it's okay. I mean, if you want to put corners, you can. But I kind of like the fact that they're old books, and that's all there is to it. I mean, if you get old books, like 2 of the same, you need 2 of the same. No matter what you do, you're going to need 2 of the same of anything you pick, right? But the thing is, if you have books that get a pretty cover or you don't want to cover the cover, that's the perfect project for you right there, right? And we do kind of, okay, hold on. This is going to go inside. Yes. All right. So I'm going to do it. Yeah, sometimes you get to stop and think. I'm not going to do that all day, right? So you get this one. Now that one is going to go in the back like so, like that. So we are going to care about only this side. I know we're going to speed this up because you can do those things and not even cover them if you don't feel like it. I mean, you don't have to. But it gives you such a nice little storage thing. You're reorganizing your craft room or whatever. We need like so many little boxes of these and boxes of... That's all we get. That's all we get. Boxes of these, boxes of that. So might as well do your boxes. And then on the front, right? Like on the front right here, for example, it's gonna go like this, like that. You can put what it is, right? Or you can put what it is on the top right. I don't know. I mean, I know you got ideas, right? Okay, before we mat, hold on. We glue this to that. That's the first thing you do. You're gonna be matting, right? So you're gonna have to cut all your papers for here. This we don't really care because as you figure out, it goes up. So it's not like you see it. If you want to be perfectionist, go right ahead, do it. You're gonna have to mat here this way, and mat here this way. You're gonna have to mat here, this here, and this here. This here, you're gonna have to use, you know, like a strong cardstock. If you don't have strong cardstock, again, just glue 2 cardstock together and then you get a strong cardstock. And you're gonna have to fill in right here and right there, right? Now, obviously, we're gonna have to sliver. That's what it looks like to me, okay? So when you do that, make sure you can move your 2 sides when it's glued down. Yes, yes. Now, I was wondering, because see, we still have this opening here. Why don't we put some washi, right? Come on. All right, gonna put some washi here, and we're gonna mat on top of it. So anyway, okay, the thing is, depending on which option you pick, or you're gonna figure it out too, you know, depending on what you use, you're gonna have to kind of like adjust this or adjust that, like, oh, this one you should do like this one you should do, you know, that type of deal. Okay, here I think we need washi. And because washi doesn't stick, as we know, right, we put glue. Yes, yes. I was so prepared for that 3-in-1 tutorial. Huh. So this way we're gonna have better edges right here. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, this is gonna have to go in here. So this one looks good. I think I have a strip somewhere. All right, that's on paper, that's on regular copy paper. Those are masterboard that I made. Actually, that was the digital for the patrons. Hi gang, how you guys doing? Anyway, so you guys, if you want to use those digital to do that project, you're more than welcome. You don't have to. You can use whatever, as usual. You can do whatever you want. All right, I'm gonna put that here. Okay, and we don't fret, like, what was it called, that book series? Don't sweat the small stuff. I mean, that's one project that do not sweat the small stuff, right? Just cut around it. I mean, you know, of course you do need, right? But you know what I'm saying. Does it close? Does it close? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna put that in. You can make so many of them. It goes so fast. You have no idea how fast that goes. Okay? Because, okay, first you do one, all right, and maybe it goes like, or whatever, right? But then that's it. After that, then you know, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. Well, then you make 20 of them. 50. 100. Okay? Done and done. Hold on. I'm gonna use my clippies. All right. Now, to get that done, this is gonna glue on this. I might as well do all the glue stuff, so this way, we say that goes in the bottom. This. All right, so we're gonna glue right over here. Gluing. All right, as per the glue, don't be shy. Use glue. Glue, 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 glue. All right, done with this. The book. We're gonna clip, and while this is drying, we are gonna do our, little side. We're gonna do our little side, where to put the elastic. Okay, so this way we don't waste any time. All right, now, based on the same principle, we're gonna take this, the strong cardstock, right? Now we have here, this is the only measurement you take, actually, is the spine thing. And your flap, right? So your flap is 2.5. So we're gonna do 2 inches. Cool. Oh, actually, I think that's what we did already, is 2 inches, didn't we? Let me cut this here. All right, 2 inches, kind of line up. Because again, straight has to be straight. I need the big roller. Where did it go? Right here. Big roller. 2 inches, 2 inches. Actually, I thought I cut those things already. I think I did. Right here. See, I got my 2 inches. Okay. Whew. Look at that. We even go there. Because I tried to be so ready. Alright, so those are 2 inches. And lower than, of course, it's got to be lower than your little front flippity thing. Yes, 2 inches. Length is 4 1/4. Okay. All right, now you take that thing, you see where the middle is, you see where you are about in the middle. Yes, because that's your spine, right? We still doing that? Yes. Okay. And you take pencil. All right, 1. You do the same thing. You can make them longer if you want to. Okay, my point is there is not too much measurement involved. All right. So pretty much this is what you have. Right now, you take, where is it? Your scoreboard, washi here. And then you're gonna score on that line. You know, I never realized I could use that for scoring when it's, when it's a small little thing. Ha! How cool is this? I can use this thing for so many things except for making envelopes. Honestly. Oh, this is just so funny. Anyway, I mean, it's funny to me. They keep telling you how to make an envelope. And I mean, I know how to make an envelope on that thing, but I never do that. Anyway, all right. And then we get to find the middle of that. I'm gonna put the pencil inside, right? Where's the pencil? Pencil inside. Go. Oh, we say we edging those things, right? Edging. Mostly this part. Okay. All right. Then again, if it's not completely straight, well, just correct. Okay. That looks good. That looks okay. All right. We're gonna put a little angle. All right, this one, I'm pretty sure I can reach. Yes. All right. Okay, we're taking the middle. The middle is here. The middle is about here. 1. Look at that. Perfect. All right. See, you just got to be nice with the thing, that's all. Just be nice. All right, I'm going to use one of these. And another one of those. All right. Here, there. Are we good? Yes. Whew. Now, if you don't have this gigantic thing, right? You can take your pokey, poke a hole. You're gonna put your elastic in, and you're gonna make a knot on the other side of your elastic. Case it's closed, right? I mean, I'm doing fancy here. Are we doing fancy stuff? All right, now, all right. So good with this, good with that. How are we doing with this? Clip is off. Okay, now, why do I have all those things? I don't know. Oh, look at that. I got a perfect... All right, I got to washi right here. All right, so washi to the rescue. I know I'm out of frame, but I'm just cutting a piece of washi. Nothing incredible happened here. All right, done here and here. I mean, this, you don't see it really. Okay, we good. All right, we met here. Okay, my front is here. All right, like that. Where's the other one? We met here. Anyway, this, and then again, I'm gonna take, okay. So this one, where's the glue? You know, to have 2 bottles of glue, it just saved me so much aggravation. On the other end, I got 2 rulers. I can never find one, so yeah, that tells you. All right, this and this is gonna go right here, the bottom of it. So it's like we don't know. Yes. So we're gonna mat this, and then we mat the other side together when we're done with the inside. Yes. Cool. Meet you then. All right, so we matting, right? So we got, I even did this, okay? Anyway, so we have the whole inside is covered, all right? Now, you get to remember that the little flippy flap here is your front, right? And then it goes like so. Yes? Yes. So when you cover the back, you get to make sure the back is upside up. Yes? Yes. All right? And when you cover the front, you get to make sure the front is same thing. Side up. This is what's going in the front. Okay, quick note. You can edge if you want to. Edge like the easy way around the corners. I think I forgot to tell you that. All right. So this is gonna go like so, like this, like that. How's that look? That looks just fine. All right, so we're gluing this. It's not like I have a train to catch or anything. I'm trying to go fast because I want to have one video covering all options. Actually, I'm sure there's so many more options, right? And if you find more options, please let us all know, the 6,400 and counting of us, okay, in the comments, because you know, we're all begging for ideas and enlightenment here. So whatever you think, just like, oh, you can also do this, you can also do that, right? The more, the merrier. All right, this gonna go here, like so. Bam, bam, like that. It is the right way. Oof, I got scared for a second that I was not the right way. Is it? Yes. See, you can read. Scrapbook. Cool, right? Okay, and this I'm gonna put right here. I mean, it's really, of course, we can agonize, you know, forever, which paper, which this, which that, or we can just have fun and make little, I don't know what those things are called, little folder holder, blah blah blah, whatever, right? And as I said, you can totally do it with folders, but you know what I mean, this way it's so much easier because you get nothing to measure, everything is straight. And then we got all those, I mean, you know, how many more journals are we gonna make? I'd say that because I got nothing against journal, mind you, but I got so many of those book covers. All right, so it is gonna go like this, like this. I got to cover this, and I got to cover that. Oh, I should have kept, see, I would have been smart. I would have kept one spine and then cut everything in there. But I did not. And that is the shame of it. And guess what? There is a third option. Believe it or not. And that's what I say. If you find more options, just let me know. I really wanted to do the cereal box because that is like the box option, right? Doesn't matter but you know, they have to be identical. But it doesn't matter how big, how small. It's the same thing. Looks good to me, right? And then we're gonna cut right here, like so. See, that's what I'm saying. You just trace and go. Trace and go. Because as you guess, it's the same width. Okay, recrafting. All right, cool. Where's my thing here? You can add lace, you can ask me anything. No, you can add lace, you can ask ribbons, you can ask, you can add whatever, little charm, little this. What about we put one music this way and then one music that way? right? That's cool. Okay. Is there enough colors in that? You know, for once, right? I'm not in the beige thing. Oh, I'm so happy to use those book cover. I have those things here for who knows how long. Desperately begging me to do something with them. Well, there you have it. All right, one. Beg no more. You have found yourself a second life. Yes. All right, and then this one here, because I'm gonna put the music the other way around, See, those are Reader Digest, but they're French. Sélection du livre. That sounds way better, doesn't it? So in France, they don't say Reader Digest, of course, because that's English, right? They say Reader Digest. Did you recognize that? I don't think so. I wouldn't. Anyway, but it's called Sélection du livre. Book selection. That's what it's called. Wanted to make sure I had my music. All right. Done and done. All right. Now, what do we have to do? We have to do those cool things. All right, so we do like we did before, which means, because I'm sorry, because I think the one with the cereal box, I was out of frame. So here you go. You're gonna glue this, not all the way to the end, mind you, right? And not all the way to the bottom either. Yes? So you're just gonna glue it like so, like right here. Yes? Yes, glue. And then you clip it. Again, don't put too dribble of glue, okay? Just glue it like you mean it. Okay, line yourself with your paper, because your paper shouldn't go all the way to the edge, right? Okay, good. You good? If you're good, you see what I mean? Not all the way to the end, not all the way to the bottom, right? Clip. I think the quilters cannot do it. We need wider clip. All right, so you can see it pretty good, right? And put Mr. Big Clip right there. Bam. Okay, same thing on the other side. All right, glue. All right, for measurement, right? This part that we glue, there's no rule. I mean, of course, you're not gonna make a tiny, weeny little flip, but you know, if you want to put it 1 inch, 2 inch. All right, and then you let it dry. Okay, so it is dry. I just wanted to make a little note here. When you take this dimension right here, right? I'm gonna make the correction earlier in the video anyway, but you have to take a 1/4 inch off the dimension of your spine. The reason is you have the thickness of the cover, and that only goes for the hardcover. Okay, so if you do the hardcover book, right, in order for it to close properly, you do have to take, because of the thickness of the side of the book, right, you have to take a 1/4 inch. So let's say your spine is 1.5. This part here is gonna have to be 1.25. Okay, all right, now just saying that because I tried to close it and it was too tight and I couldn't figure it out why, but the reason why is because of that. All right, so just like I did for and that is just for the hardcover. Cereal box, you could do the same thing, because the hardcover book they're hardcover, so there is a thickness to it, right? So you have to take that in consideration. Yes, because we're not making it perfect, but almost. Okay, and now you take your flip up part here that you're gonna apply here. Now you kind of level it up, put it about the same place. We need some kind of clippy like this. Good. And you do the same thing on the other side. And you take a clippy and you put it here. Okay? So now so you can see, but even there's the thickness of the clippy. But what I mean by that is it's gonna close. Okay, there's the thickness of the clippy, but it will close properly. And we do want it to close properly. Okay, we're gonna let it dry. Now, the elastic, right? You're gonna put, okay, I wanna go over the elastic as well, all right? You do not need to stretch the elastic to figure out where to put it, okay? You pretty much need just to hold the top. So you just need the length of your book without, stretching it to the max, right? Just like regular, normal tension, because everything you're gonna put in is gonna stay here. It doesn't have to be tied up. It's just to hold the cover. All right, now we're just gonna hope it's kind of dry. We think we're playing with fire here. Anyway, all right, so you do put your elastic in it. Isn't that like a little miracle, that thing? Can you see it on the side here? Okay. So now this is done, and this is gonna keep drying nice, staying right here on the side. Now, option 3, that is if you do not eat cereals, you do not have a pantry, you don't even know what a hardcover book is, right? Do you know what softcover book are? If that's the case, we're gonna do it with softcover book. All right, now, as we know, they are softcover. And there is a video about how to take the pages out when I did the little note books out of softcover book. Okay, so you can see how I remove the pages. But as you will find out, it is really hard to take the glue out. Not to worry, we are gonna use masking tape. Now, again, I know you're gonna say, well, why don't we use folders? Well, number one, we have craft load of softcover book that we can use. That's one. 2, there's no measurement to make other than your little spine here, and you're good. All right, so again, you're gonna need 2 of the same size, right? I mean, it's the same rodeo, but I wanted to give you also that option. All right, I'm a little bit ahead with this because I have this one already made. Same idea, you put one book inside the other, you mat. Right now, softcover book, you are gonna have to cover it with cardstock, mandatory, because otherwise it's gonna be too flimsy, okay? Now, either you put the cardstock inside or outside or on both sides, or like in this specific case, I put cardstock on the outside and I put paper in the inside. I did do the little spine thing, which are gonna go here. So here, I just put cardstock, right? But inside, I'm gonna reinforce the spine, and I cover it with even more cardstock. So this is gonna be really reinforced, right? I'm gonna glue it, putting pretty side up. And we're gonna glue it this way. Now this, you really don't have to cover it because it's gonna be pretty narrow and nobody is gonna put their head in here. I don't think you can even fit one eye in there. All right, now we are gluing this. Okay, when you cover, I just glue it on the top and then trim around, okay? So if there is anywhere like here where it's popping out, well, just cut it. Just make sure it's all good everywhere. This way, that way, the other way. Looks good to me. And also, just like we did for the cereal box, when you're gonna do your front part, right? Let's say you're gonna decide this book is gonna be the front. You are gonna fold to the middle, right? Okay, where it can fold, right? So you just fold it in half, like so. And you're gonna glue this to that. So then you will have your little front flap. Yes? Yes. I don't wanna jump. We still have dogs. So this is your little flip here. I glued one book inside the other, right? In the back here, okay? Same thing. We're gonna glue this on that, this on that. I already did those little thingy here. I already put the eyelet, so you don't have to wait for me to do that all over again, okay? And this is the same dimension than this. Yes, because it's a soft cover book. I mean, it's just, there's no real thickness involved, as we know. Okay, this is why I have two glue bottles, because if one runs out, guess what? I got another one. I mean, how cool is this? I'm telling you, I'm getting professional by the minute. Thanks to you, actually, guys. I mean, there's like, 6,400 of you, so yeah, better do things right, I think. Okay, so as I said, right, I really wanted to share that with you because I got to finish my other project, which is I'm almost done. So you know what that means? It means there's gonna be more videos. Ooh, how cool is this? All right, so you put your little reinforcement right here, okay? And the reason why we do that, other than the fact that it's really thin when you take the glue out of the soft cover, is because then you do have an actual top, like a strong top, and most importantly, a strong bottom. Okay, then we glue this just the same that we did before. So again, this can be anything you want it to be, okay? And I covered those, and the reason I covered them is because, I don't know, it was like all blue, right? Kind of. And I thought, oh, I'm not gonna put, brown on it. So I covered it with some kind of cardstock. And when I say some kind of cardstock, okay, make sure you can fold on that, right? That's why I said don't put it all the way in the top, right? You get to make sure you can go up, yes? And if you put enough glue, you can move it, all right? So almost to the end and almost to the bottom. But make sure you get enough room that you can fold that up, yes? Yes. Am I saying the same thing 20 times over? There's those things we know for a fact. And even that we know, we keep making the same mistake over and over again. I know I do, so there you go. I mean, like upside down, right? So like every day. And that's what I say for the matting. When you do the outside, make sure you move your book around. All right, almost here and almost there. Can we move that up? Yes, we may. We can. All right, that's good. We're gonna let that dry. So for the cover, right, for covering the outside, make sure your back is the right way up, and this side is the right way up. If there is writing or anything, don't mat like this and that like that, because this one is gonna be upside down, or this one for that matter. Okay, and make sure. Just saying, like, it didn't happen to me, right? Right. Okay. And now I'm gonna add up a little bit more glue here, and then I'm gonna show you all the one that I made, right? Ooh, because I made even more. Do you know when you start doing that, you do 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, make sure it lines up good. Good. Clippy. That looks good. All right. Elastic. Again, just make sure you got your length, right? Don't stretch it like this. Make sure you get your length. Cut. Bob. Pinches. So anyway, comments, well, you know what? Let me know which option you like better, right? What do you think you're gonna go for? I mean, I went for all of them, because the truth of the matter is we need big one, small one, middle-sized one, what you can put in it. I think this one here, I'm gonna put my cabinet pictures. So, because it's nice and strong, right? So they're gonna stay nice and neat. And that's about the big one is about the format. All right, so you just put it in. There we go. Okay, so in order not to pull on this because it's not really dry, what I do is I pinch it here and then I pull this part so I don't pull on the other side, right? Right. All right, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna keep this with the clippies. All right, so this is the blue one. Okay, hold on. Let's move everything out of the way. We're doing a box show. All right, so we do box show. Ready? Ready. All right, so, whoops, there, just like everybody wants to come first. You get to wait. All right, so we have the hardcover book. Yes, so we did this one. What can we put in there? Well, I decided I'm gonna put all the pictures that I have, right? Because then this way, nothing bad is gonna happen to them. They're not gonna be like, you know, folded. And I even put all my old cabinet pictures because I want a secure place to have them. All right, so I got Tim Holtz pictures, some cutout pictures of my own, like this nice lady here. Anyway, so I figure, nah, you know what? I'm gonna put my pictures in there, right? Nice and neat, and I know. And it says scrapbook, so then you know what it is. All right, so that's box number 1. Can you see it? Should I put it like this? Okay, well, they stand up. All right, then I got another one that I made that we didn't make together, but I made. That was with 2 little black hardcover black books. Okay, so like so, right? And put Tim Holtz cardstock on it, but they were a hardcover book. And inside I put all kind of journaling card that I'm working on, some that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, some that maybe I know what to do with it. But anyway, all right, so this one is gonna be for that. And I can put obviously a lot more. So that is this one, right? And I close it. See, that's what I said. The elastic is just to hold the cover. That's all it does. You hold the cover, right? And then you can have them standing up, maybe, and then you line them up. I don't know, whatever you want to do with it. I think they're cool. You put a little handle and you get yourself a little purse, right? Okay, so that's number 2. That I know you didn't see that one. I made another one. It's a soft cover book. Now, I covered it with paper. That's why I know it's better to cover it with cardstock because you see it's a little bit like, you know, flimsy. But anyway, it works. But, you know, we have been cardstock, we have been better. And inside I put all the pages that I cut it out, right? So I got them all here when I need them. Like this, like that, right? And I put a little plate on it, you know, having fun, right? Now, there's the blue one that we just made. I didn't put anything in it yet because I think it still needs a little bit of time to dry, but here it is. And see, when you double on the spine with cardstock, then it stays. See, it can stand up. That's my point. It's like secure on both ends, right? And there is the big one, the cereal box one, right here. And this one, I figure, what could I put in it? So what I did is, and you see how easy it is to open, and that's why you have to put this halfway down, because then you can see. I put the, you know, those crazy dimension cardstock. I think some of those are Tim Holtz, I think. But anyway, you know, kind of, I don't even know what you call that, background or something like that. Anyway, you know, those dimension, what are these? 10 by 6, right? And I figure I put them all in here because they're not in pads. You know, they're loose when you buy them, so they hold here, nothing happened to them. You know, they're nice and secure, and they be in that box right here. And I'm gonna close like so, and it's gonna stand up just like that. So, how about that, right? So we got big, medium. You can make bigger one. You can take big cereal boxes and make a bigger one. There's no problem with that. The only thing, again, I'm gonna say this, right? This part here, right here. No matter what cardstock you have, double it, triple it, because it needs to be strong. That's kind of what keep it together. Yes, yes. Other than that, you know, just like we did it, it's all good. So you got this one, that one, and the little blue one. It's got the little blue sides. I'm really happy I covered those. Okay? So, hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you're gonna make so many of it, right? Give them away, whatever you do. All right? Have fun making them. Happy crafting, happy making. Bye.